Today on 4 Cult Classics, we've got one of my always go-to vitamin C's, and we got something that I first used in the Beverly Hills Hotel when I was about 20. So, starting with, the most expensive, nearly the most expensive vitamin C out there. I hate to do that to you ladies, but it is. And it's SkinCeuticals, and it's the CE Ferulic, and I've used this probably more than any other vitamin C. It's got a texture which I love. It kind of goes on and it feels oily when you put it on, but it's not totally oily. It's got a high level of vitamin C in it, and the Ferulic kind of, in a way, makes the vitamin C less abrasive. I've used this probably for as long as it's been out. It's been out since SkinCeuticals started in 1997. It was, I think, bought then by one of those big companies, but it didn't change the formula. Love it. Very good vitamin C, but really, really expensive, but you only need a little. Next up, Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. I mean, who hasn't tried this? And I first used it. I remember some products. I had a friend of mine, Yossi, and she had it in her bathroom. I think my mother had it, but she had it in her bathroom whenever I went over, and I'd always have dry lips, dry cuticles, and I'd go into and I'd take her 8-hour cream. And, you know, they've made the packaging a bit more sexy, but has much of it changed? It's really a divisive smell. Like 8-hour cream has this smell and you just know it at 50 paces. But in terms of like on the cuticles, on the lips, sorry, I got sheer shimmer on, you know, sunburn, other weird little things like I've used in the past for sort of setting my eyebrows, you know, because it's got a gunkiness to it, that it just has more than Vaseline. And also just even like polishing up my skin, you know, or putting on, I put it over eye makeup in the past when it's like the end of the day and I want to mush things together. I've used 8-hour cream. There's nowhere nearly I wouldn't use it. £28 nowadays was a lot less when I remember. Okay, next up is probably in this price of market, one of my favorite cleansing balms, and it's Emma Hardie. And I think Emma Hardie as a brand has got some beautiful things. But this balm, it's the Moringa cleansing balm, and it just has a consistency. You got it out, it's got that Moringa, which is just beautiful. It's got bergamot in it, and very, very hydrating, really hydrating, and a wonderful playtime to massage with. And when you've got the time, having a very good cleansing balm, which doesn't just sit on the surface of the skin, but you feel that penetration, and at the same time that you know your skin afterwards is going to feel that hydration. Most importantly, with ones like this, which have so much in them, it's very important to remove it all. And I think Emma Hardie's bigger packaging comes with a cloth, but otherwise I use just a flannel, like this, a wet flannel, as I'm taking off my hands now. Last but not least, and this is my Beverly Hills Hotel moment. I remember being in my 20s and I was doing some filming, and I went to this, I don't know where I went, like a supermarket, I think, and I bought Neutrogena body oil. This has been a company since the 1930s, all right? This is really Hall of Fame stuff. But there is a smell, if any of you have tried it, to the Neutrogena body oil, which is like, it is like no other. And it's a bit, is it more dribbly than I remember? I don't know, but oh my God, I smell it. And I'm sort of back there. I'm back there as this kind of spotty 20-year-old. And I used to, what I loved about how I use this product, and I haven't used it for a few years, and I then remembered it again when I was curating what would be in this film. And it's like a dry oil. It has that feeling of a dry oil, but always I have a bath, get out, and then put it on when my skin is damp. Catch a whiff of this oil, and in it sesame oil, but like the nicest sesame oil, not the, it's sweet. There's a sweetness to it, sort of anti-inflammatory, and you know, it claims all these properties, but it's just the smell, the application, and skin feels good afterwards. But it's an old timer. Anyway, there you have it. 4 Cult Classics.